Yeah, them motherfuckers they talking about like, they always read like in the Bible talking about that we, talking about us black people, the reason that this is being done to us. Like the reason, like we had to go through slavery, and the reason that we find ourselves around the world, they try to put us as second-class citizens, or put some kind of stigma, like we got a cloud over our head. And they said like, that when they left Spain, Queen Ferdinand, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, they sent out some mandate or some shit like we turn our back on God. They say we turn our back on God, and then you'll be in church and you'll hear son all that ham shit. They turn their back. That's a lie. That's one of the biggest lies being pushed today, to mistreat us black people. We never turn our back on. That's a big motherfucking lie. That's the biggest lie outside of that chosen people shit that the fucking jury makers don't got their hands on, saying that they, they not really even lying, because the thing about them with that is that when they say they chosen people, they not talking about the Creator. You think they saying that they the chosen people of the Creator, and so those Israelites on the corner and preaching on the internet, they get all fuzzy out about that shit, because they think that they stealing. They not talking about they chosen of the Creator. They're saying that they're the chosen. They were chosen by them damn fallen angels, because they got their technology in like over in Germany and shit. They tapped into some shit and start fucking with them people, them beings, and them beings were in the earth. They are in the earth. They live in the earth. They gave them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of advanced technologies. And so when they saying that they're the chosen people, they weren't chosen by the Creator who created them damn fallen angels. They are chosen by the fallen angels, because the Ark of the Covenant is not a covenant that they have with God or the Creator. And when they say God, you think that there is synonymous with when you say God. That's why Automatic say when they give you a word, you got to make sure that you go and get your own meaning of it, because if you try to use it like you and them got some kind of understanding and using the same, you err. That's when you make a mistake, because they not talking about the same definition of words that you like when they gave us integration. So when they say that they chosen, they not talking about that they the chosen people of like the Creator. They're talking about they the chosen of that. But that's a lie in itself, but it's still a lie. But then the lie that they're saying about us, talking about that, like we turn our back on the fallen angels, turn their back on God. That's who, on the Creator. They turn their back on Him. But then when they, in the 1500s, when they created the printing press, they printed up the Bible. They print that lie about we turn our back on God, when in fact the real they put in, I think they call it like you reflect. They reflecting their story on us. All history does reflect negativity stories on us. Like they saying, they turn their back on God, so that's why we got to go over there and enslave them infidels. We never turn our back on God. The fallen angels up in the universe, when the darkness created the light, see, it used to just be all darkness. And so when it was all darkness, and then the darkness said, when we were all collective, just as a collective body, we are one. That's what makes us universe. We be one thought, one being, one entity. And in the darkness, we was just one entity. And then we decided that we wanted to come into the flesh. But the first thing we did, we said, let there be light. And then when we said, let there be light, it was darkness. Now it's light. When the light was created, they said, look, God damn, look how pretty I am. I'm pretty. Oh shit. And the darkness looking at them like, bitch, I just created you. You think you prettier than me? And that's when Satan was one of the angels said, man, look how beautiful I am. Man, he was considered, the light. He was considered like one of the most beautiful, because he was an angel of light. And so they'll tell that lie, like saying that, the light, they think that they're more powerful than the dark. That's why they find the dark matter now. They find the dark matter, and they know the darkness, it's really the darkness that's greater and more powerful because it was always darkness. Then the light came and it tried to overcome the darkness. Says, you see what I'm saying? So now the damn to play it out on earth, it was just all black people on earth, and then the damn white people came, and then they conquered and said, like, we better than black people, they inferior. It's the same, so it's above, below. That's what's being played out. But then when they were created, see, Satan or Luciferianism, it's just different. You can't really say Lucifer because it's really when you're dealing with the symbology of knowledge. But when the light came into being, and those angels, fallen angels who came into being into the light, they turned against the dark. They said that they run the motherfucking unit. We run this shit. Look at us. Look how pretty. You know, like that. In the darkness, sitting there looking at him like, what's wrong with these crazy motherfuckers? I don't know. And then, you know, like Michelangelo and all them angels that deal with the dark. You know, that's why when you die, you carry your ass to the light if you want, or you're going to get fucked up. You got to go to the darkness. Like on that movie, they be trying to shit you. Go to the light. Yeah, go to the light. No, don't go to that motherfucking light. Carry your ass to that darkness, because darkness rules the universe, not light. Not light. We created the light because we said that we wanted to come into the flesh. And so to come into the flesh, we had to create light first. That's what we did. Not just saying, when we say we, all of us, you know, like you take all the black people, all us together were one thought. We divided into individual thoughts, and we said that we all wanted to come down here and have a human experience. You know, we had to divide. But when they say that we, back to what I was saying, when they say that we turn our back on the creator, shit, how the fuck can a person turn their back on themselves? We were the darkness. We still are the damn darkness. How the hell can we turn our back? The fallen angels turned their backs. Meaning when they was first created, the light, they became fallen angels. It's all dark. It's angels all throughout the universe. But then light angels were created. And they was like, they thought that they got that ego, like, God damn, look at shit, we did shit. You know, and then like Lucifer, he sung in, it's choirs that the angels sang to the creator. They sang to the heavens. And he was the only one, Lucifer, like, you know, he the only one that sang. He raw because he's singing two choirs, but he took it too damn far. You know, he took that light shit too far. But when they say, the bottom of the story is when they say, like, we turn our back on, that's a turn our back on God. They'll just say it as in the Bible, like, we turn our back on God. You know, and really it's that them Frankenstein motherfuckers, them Mary Shelley motherfuckers that God created that got away from them. They turn their back on him. So now on the earth they'll say, oh, we fucking them niggas up because they turn their back on God. It's a goddamn lie.